Joining us now with more on the future of the monarchy is Vanity Fair's editor-in-chief, Radhika Jones. Radhika, we've been talking about King Charles all morning. What do you think Prince William is feeling at this moment? Do you think he's feeling the weight that I'm next?
I do. I mean, I think obviously, as Steph just said, you know, he will not be waiting 70 years to become king. And I think that they have together, William and Charles, been preparing for that sense probably for the last 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
And, you know, what's interesting looking at those images is William and Kate are in a position that's really analogous to where his grandmother was. She became queen so young. She had a young family. Those were some of the images that really defined her, you know, her public appearances. And you see that happening again, not obviously with Charles and Camilla, who are older, but with William and Kate, and they're extremely photogenic and cute.
Well, I was going to say, when you see them, they are so of this era. I mean, they take family pictures, and they just look like pictures we would take.
Right. Well, and in fact, Kate is taking a lot of those pictures.
Yeah, doing it herself.
Which is a real mom thing to do.
So one of the things I think they want is to keep the monarchy relevant. Like, it will still matter 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. How do you think they would go about that?
I mean, they are millennials. You know, they have grown up in a different era in terms of technology. But it's interesting to me that this is a through line really throughout the monarchy. I mean, Queen Elizabeth, when she was coronated, faced that same challenge. We have to modernize, and that's why her coronation was broadcast on TV, which was the relevant new technology. So I feel like, on the one hand, there's a lot of continuity there. They've always known that, you know, in order to relate to the British public, larger to the Commonwealth, you know, they have to change with the times. But I think also tradition is part of the appeal of the monarchy. So it's always about finding that balance.
Well, looking at who is next in line, it was striking to me that we won't see a queen for a long, long time, it looks like. We'd have to wait for Princess Charlotte to come along.
Yes, we won't. We will have Charles and then William and then George. And so I personally will miss the coordinated Easter egg pastel-colored outfits. But, you know, they served a purpose because the Queen knew that part of her role was to be seen. You know, she was an object of soft power, diplomacy. She set a tone, and she knew that if she was in a crowd, people wanted to be able to see her from a distance even. So it's interesting to see, I don't know, maybe Charles will start wearing pink. We can only hope.
Radhika, you never know. Well, we appreciate that. In fact, we're going to talk more about the Queen's fashions and stuff a little later in the show. We appreciate you being with us.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.